The captain throws the ball to their bowlers. Certainly looks like the right decision. It's a wicket that will favour the bowlers first thing, and they'll be hoping to pick up some early wickets.
Ready for the first ball here in the commentary box. What should be an enthralling contest.
The captain bringing a good balance to this field, I think.
Yep. Big edge.
And with that, they're off the mark.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Keeper!
There'll be one run here for them.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
Threw the hands at it, got it early, but enough on it to get 4.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score. Times it nicely.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for 4, driven away nicely.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Wait there!
Couldn't get it through the field.
Yep!
Edge. Keeper can't take it. Not sure anyone will cut that off. 17 runs added there. India are 17 for none. We've seen good control and spin from this bowler. Looking forward to seeing what they can do here.
This is a good field, I think. Not too aggressive, but not overly defensive either. Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more. With the changes in the field, the captain looks to be going for a more balanced approach.
Too good. Not sure anyone is going to cut that off.
That ball was just an invitation that was accepted by return of post. Ali will be disappointed with that delivery.
Yep!
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Yep!
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle, and it raced to the boundary.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Yep!
Tucked it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
End of the over. India are 28 for none. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the nursery end.
Yep!
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot, good running. Oh, that's a great take. Needed a big stretch to save any runs.
Yep!
Driven off the front foot. Fantastic cricket shot. Probably expected more there.
Yep.
A couple on offer here.
Waiting.
Finds the fielder with that shot.
No runs on that occasion. Got into position nicely, just too early on the shot and couldn't find a gap.
Yep.
Got all of it, and for 6.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope. Great work behind the stumps. Saved some runs with that dive.
Yep.
Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
Really playing all their shots that over, really expensive. Curran, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the pavilion end. Good bit of timing there.
That one they got hold of. The slower ball didn't work and it went all the way.
Butler, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Waiting.
Doesn't beat the infield.
A little late on that, no run scored.
Yep.
Bowler!
Time that perfectly.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying.
Yep.
It drifted onto the onside, helped into the gap, and down to the boundary.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. Rashid, the spinner, coming into the attack.
Yep.
Massive edge. Hit that hard, nailed it.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot, gets onto the front foot, and it's flown over the boundary. The captain trying to stop the rotation of strike with these field changes. The captain making some adjustments to the field here. Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide. It looked a pretty good delivery, to be honest. Umpire, though, has given it as a wide.
Yep. Catch him! Yep. To the keeper!
Just a little bit wide, well picked up. and let the ball do all the work really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Misses everything. Strong appeal. Right off the middle of the bat.
Lovely shot, gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
End of the over. 17 runs coming from it. India are 74 for none. Mills, the left-arm fast bowler, is coming on to bowl from the pavilion end.
Yep.
Super piece of timing.
That ball's been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward onto the front foot is ridiculous.
Catch.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
Yep, yep.
Good running. Just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeping pressure on the bowlers.
Yep.
It was full, and good night. Hit it well to pick up 4.
You can see how good this pitch can be for batting. You want the player coming forward, but it's a tight margin. Only a touch full and put away.
A little.
Yep.
That's a boundary save for sure.
Manipulating the field, asking questions of the opposition captain as they take a single.
That's the over. India are 92 for none.
Yep. Catch it.
That shot brings up the half century. Beautiful batting display, very solid. I think this is just the start.
Thick edge.
Yep.
That's out.
Yeah.
Caught.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. The runs were really starting to flow.
Yep.
Huge edge. A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps.
It was in the air for a long time, but 4 bounced just inside the rope.
Yep.
12 runs added there. India are 104 for 1. Mills from the pavilion end. Going with pace now.
Change of bowling. The captain is going with pace.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep.
Nice shot.
Saw it from the moment it left the hand, latched onto it and given the full treatment.
Yep. Wait. Yep.
Good shot. It's found the gap.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come.
And that brings up
Top class innings, been playing very nicely out there, and that brings up the half century.
Yep.
Got hold of it, a pretty good bouncer, enough control to get it away.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
23 for 1.
That sees the completion of the over. A good one too, not many opportunities to score. Going with spin now. Nicely played.
You give that much width and you're asking for trouble. That was so well timed and flew over the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
It's been a great over so far. 2 boundaries from it. Runs coming very easily.
Yep.
Sounded good the moment it hit the bat.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball and smashes that one away. Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on that shot.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one. Easy catch. Didn't have to move, really.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Great shot.
You can't fault that shot. Nicely played and it was 4 runs all the way.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
It's a good shot. 4 straight down the ground.
No point running for that one. That was 4 off the bat. Beautiful shot off the front foot.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the pavilion end.
A bit of shape on the ball as they let it go through. Tailed just a little at the end as it went through to the keeper.
Yep. Keeper. Yep, yep. Keeper.
Onto the front foot. Super shot. Should be 4.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Yep, yep.
Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
Well, that was a really solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
That's it.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
It's been a fantastic display of batting that we've seen. It'll be a tough ask to chase down a total like this, but the pitch is still looking good. Just need a good start. A mountain to climb as the openers come out. The goal will be to get the innings off to a good start, but one of these two surely has to go on to score big.
Yes.
4 runs, first ball of the innings. No problems to get on the back foot and punch that away. There's a run here, surely.
Yep.
A few moments later.
Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Nice shot.
Off the front foot, hit it with all the power and elegance of a batter right at the top of their game.
Yes.
Saw that early. No one's catching that. Great shot.
Got their head right in line with the ball. A beautiful strike there down the ground.
15 runs added there. England are 44 for 4.
Yes.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike and keeps the pressure on the bowlers.
Yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Well, that would have been a very risky run. The right call was made in the end.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
The bowler watches that one go straight back over their head for 6. Brilliant shot.
Absolutely nailed it.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot. Driven down the ground and flew over the boundary.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
The runs are starting to come now. Really good shot for 6. This innings is starting to build.
Gone, played all around it.
Nice bowling.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled.
Bowler, bowler.
There'll be 1 run here for them.
Good running, just finding the gap, and that allows for rotation of the strike. Keep the pressure up on the bowlers.
Yep. Bowler.
No waiting around, off the mark straight away. That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Yes.
Into the gap, nice shot.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
I'd like to see them aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Yeah, yeah.
Great shot, great timing.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
Times it nicely.
The gap was left open for them and they were happy to oblige. Picked it early, got into position well, and punched it to the boundary.
Right in the slot, right where they like it. The ball races to the boundary. A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Singh, the left-arm pace bowler, is coming into the attack from the nursery end. That's 4. No one at third man to stop it.
Steered away nicely. Let the ball do all the work for them. Nicely played for 4.
Yep.
Time that brilliantly.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
Right off the middle of the bat.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Hit that hard, nailed it.
Heaved away off the back foot, sweetly timed.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? That's an unbelievable shot into the crowd.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Right out of the middle.
That's the 50 partnership between these two, gaining some momentum nicely for the team.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Lovely shot, gets on the drive, just powers that over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Yep.
Does very well to get quickly across to that one.
Tucks it nicely into the gap. Pick up a single, rotate the strike.
Nicely played.
Had to clear the front leg in order to get under the ball and did brilliantly to hit it straight back over the bowler's head.
Good bit of timing there.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Well, it's a case of blink and you miss it with this innings. 50 brought up, and what a devastating passage of play it's been.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
A brilliantly timed shot off the back foot. It just flew to the boundary for 6.
Over. England 145 for 5. The right arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the nursery end.
A lovely delivery. Got it in short and surprised them. They'll be happy only one of those is allowed.
Yeah, yeah.
Middle that one. Great timing.
Well, that was a poor delivery. You really can't bowl like that. It got what it deserved.
Nice. Yes.
Struck it nicely. Could go to the boundary.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Yep.
Great shot through the gap. Perfect timing.
The timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. It was a boundary the moment it hit the bat.
Nice bowling.
Questions will begin to be asked. Should the captain make a change? A big over that one. Too many loose deliveries. Might just be too big an ask to get the runs in this last over.
Yep.
Can't get that outside the ring field.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yes, nice bowling.
Goes up and over for 6. That's the positive option. Sharma, I don't think will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Yep.
Dismisses that for 4. A bit of West Indian flair to that.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Yep.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Good running, it needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
Yes.
They've picked the gap. Perfect timing.
And that marks the end of the match. England have
Incredible, so close right up until the end. Then to do that on the final